Welcome back. In this lesson, we will be multiplying two complex numbers using JavaScript. Complex numbers consist of real and an imaginary part, and multiplying them follows a specific algebraic rule. We'll use a clean and reusable structure with constructor functions and helper methods to keep things organized. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to handle complex multiplication in code with ease. Let's get started. When you multiply two complex numbers, you apply the distributive property, just like with binomials. For example, if you have a plus bi, c plus di, you expand and simplify to get a new real part and the imaginary part. The real part is ac minus bd, and the imaginary part is ad plus bc. This structure is what we'll be translating into JavaScript code. Here's our multiplication function. We start by converting both inputs into complex number objects using the transform helper. Then we calculate the real part using a times c minus b times d, and the imaginary part using a times d plus b times c. Lastly, we return the formatted results with display complex. This ensures the clean output like 29 minus 22i. Let's walk through how it works. First, we build complex numbers using a constructor. Next, we make sure both values are proper complex types, even if they started as plain numbers. Then comes the key formula. Real and imaginary parts are calculated separately. The result is formatted neatly and returned as a string, like 29 minus 22i. Let's test the code with some real examples. First, 2 minus 7i times 4 plus 3i gives 29 minus 22i, as expected. Try another one. 1 plus 2i times 3 plus 4i gives us negative 5 plus 10i. This proves that our multiplication logic handles various combinations correctly. Complex numbers aren't just for math class, they're everywhere. In engineering, they're used to model circuits and alternating current. In physics, you'll see them describing wave behavior. They even show up in game engines for smooth 2D rotations. So mastering complex arithmetic gives you an edge in many technical fields. To sum it up, we've created a reusable method to multiply complex numbers using object-oriented JavaScript. We've separated real and imaginary components, applied the correct math, and the output result in a clean format. This method is useful, readable, and ready to expand into a full complex number library if needed. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more JavaScript tutorials. I'll see you in the next one.